goodness. Hey, hey. What's going on, YouTube? It's AppleFUNk. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into it. It's been a while since I've made contact. I've been playing, but I haven't really made contact with you guys. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been a fun journey. I can say that. I'm going to be covering weeks 4 and 5 because I've been releasing the content. I just haven't done a video log on it yet. So, I'm going to just go over some things that I've learned since that guy, I'm reorganizing some of my notes because I didn't like the order of it. So if I get a little hung up, excuse me. I want to begin by saying I do love going back and looking at that previous week to prepare for the video log because it's hilarious as I learn how crazy some of the stuff that I've said or thought sounds listening back on it, but fun nonetheless. All right. But it's just fun, going back. Check. Okay. I'm trying to limit my distractions. And I've brought this up before to you guys. I'll run down a road and I could see a pretty bird, and whatever I was doing before that pretty bird is gone. I got to try to limit that because I don't know if I'm accomplishing everything I can accomplish within a given day. So I'm going to really start trying to limit my distractions and get more committed, more organized, sort of set a goal in a day and figure out what I'm going to do, more planning. And you'll see it. You'll see it as it starts happening. But I'm going to start implementing that. Check. I wrote down here that it's a trip how confused I would get myself or how reaching I would go in whichever direction to accomplish a given task. For example, the forge. By listening to my early conversation self, hold on, I'm missing something. Okay, hold on. Let me get a good level right there. Okay. Like that forge. You would have thought, by the way I explained it, the forge was a magical unicorn that only appeared to the very select few with a 16th toe. That it was not. But take it from my point of view, where I've never played this game, I don't know what's possible and what's not possible until I do it or look it up on a how-to video. At the point I get so frustrated I just can't figure it out and I don't know, that's when I'll try to jump onto that how-to video. And I'd hope that Cap has something out there because he's, like I said, very thorough. I sometimes wind up on some random pages, but they answer your questions pretty quick. So, but the note pretty much says that. So remember, everything you would think is unreasonable to me is completely within a rational thought pattern. For my rationale. And sometimes that's all too. Okay, going back, day 29, I made some notes when I was going back through. 0245. I said it was hilarious. Let me see, I was going to oh yeah, that was when I thought I was so organized and I was so ready for that day, and I said I'm going to check my guy and make sure it's not hungry. I jumped off and broke my leg immediately. The first thing I did was break my leg. And it astounded me at the fact that I hadn't done anything I said I was going to do, and on top of that, I jumped off of that high ledge and broke my leg. That taught me something. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to do it again because I know I'm going to, but it did teach me something. But it was hilarious. That was day 29. Day 29, also 2109. That cooking pot, guys. I found that cooking pot and I about lost a grip. I really do share with the feelings of my dude in this game. I needed that cooking pot. I had to be able to boil water. I had to be able to do things, and that cooking pot represented the only means to that. And I found it at the end of the day in that house, in that oven. And I was about, and a lot of decisions happened there, you know, to take me to that house. So I was elated. I was elated. So that is genuine happiness that you see when I found that cooking pot. All right? All right? And I'm looking, and it sometimes takes me time, guys, to focus back into this writing because I'm looking dead into a light, a bright light from a camera. So when I look down sometimes, all I see is this bright burning mark in the middle of my retinas until I adjust out of it. Then I can keep going. That's what the pauses are. Okay, and that's why I try not to stare directly into the camera at all times. I need to fix that. That shouldn't be an issue, but it is for right now. Okay, that's the happiness. Oh, and I promised my guys those pears. I was so upset I didn't deliver. You know, I had some peas, but peas are not pears. You know, and pears, hold on. Okay. Peas are not pears, and pears are not peas, okay? So I gave my guy some pears like yesterday, you know? He deserved those pears. He did good. He did good. You know, and I apologize that I didn't deliver the pears to my guy. All right? All right. Check. I'm going to start organizing my chest on my own time and not on our time. I realize that that's BS. You know, for me to sit there and spend a half a day organizing a chest on our time, you know, that's not going to happen anymore. I need to be diligent at night getting the chest organized. If I start immediately, you won't run out of time. But a lot of times I let the clock run because I just wanted it to be closer to the morning, and then I'd start, and then you run out of, you know, then you don't have any time. So I'm gonna start organizing those secure wooden chests on AppleFUNk's time, not on our time. Check. I convinced myself moving is a good thing and new houses are good. I'm going to touch on that a little later. I'm going to check that right now because it's going to come up again on a different point that I made. Check. I found a mining helmet. Oh my gosh, I found it that night before, or day before, but didn't realize it because I don't check my stuff until the following day. And so, but I was going through and putting the stuff up, and I'm like, oh, I found it. I was so happy I found it because now I can provide light. I can charge into those buildings. I can go all of those places, and I don't have to worry about light anymore. So thank goodness I found that mining helmet. That's going to change the setup here. That changes a lot. You know, that changes a lot. Changes a lot. Check. All right, day 31. Day 31, I realized I was not going to continue to run long distances, okay? Yeah, I remember when I was running back and forth from Pariston to my house, it was brutal. I was like, this is crazy. And I'm spending my entire day doing this, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. You could hear it in my voice. I was like, and I've allowed myself to have done this for this long without recognizing it. Was really disappointing. But either way, that's not going to happen again either. You know, I will move as many times I need to move to be next to the loop. You know, that's what we're going to do from now on. All that other stuff's gone, you know. All right. And yes, I put the move, I went to Pariston. That's the name of the city I'm in, okay? So we'll check that. Days 32 through 34, I was clearing the town, clearing buildings, gathering resources. That's what I did, you know, and it was just something that needed to happen because I just done a move, you know, just accomplishing this move. Okay, so that took us into day 35. That was a horde night. That was uneventful. I'm gonna move on from that. That was uneventful. You know. Hey, I purchased a new wireless hub so I could put all this stuff on an Ethernet cable instead of Wi-Fi. And that's here. I don't have it on yet because I got to go get the shorter RJ45 cables. You know, hold on. Yeah, I got to go get the RJ45 cables. I got that, and I also got 2 of these ups and surge protection. I'm gonna put everything in here on, and then the other one will be in the router and stuff like that. That way, those spikes and stuff, you know, I ain't worried about it damaging my stuff, and I'll have time to shut down if something does happen in a quick hit or something like that. My router, everything, because it gets central office power, you know. As long as they got electricity, it's on, unless the central office is down and they got backup generators for their power. Either way. So I did that. You know, I wanted to make sure I brought that up and let you guys know that I'm investing in this thing. Okay? Not a lot. It's fun, but, you know, I'm really enjoying this too. You know, so. All right, what do we got? If you notice behind me, you got my thank you wall. You know what that is? I want to thank you, Demetrius, and I want to thank you, Thomas, for commenting on my videos. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you guys watched and left me a comment. That's my thank you all. All right? There's not a link in the description. I put work into that. I did that myself. So thank you, Demetrius, and thank you, Thomas, for leaving me some comments. You know, great input. Thank you. You know, hey, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm still loving it. As you can see, I mean, the energy's here. I'm all over this game. I'm loving it. Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up, a like. Subscribe if you're not. I hope each one of you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching.